They say the truth always comes out, but I didn't wait for fate. I set the trap myself. For weeks, she was coming home late, her perfume stronger, her smile weaker. I wanted to believe it was work, but deep down I knew, so I did what she never expected. I bought cameras, tiny ones, hidden in the living room, the kitchen, even the garage. My house, it became my evidence. The very next week, I saw it. Him, my best friend, walked into my house like he owned it, and her laughing like I was already dead. Anger burned inside me, but rage wasn't my weapon. Patience was. I saved every recording, every kiss, every whisper, every time he touched her, every time she looked at him, every time they looked at me, expecting me to be oblivious. I saved it all, until I had enough to destroy them both. Then one Friday, I invited them both for dinner. They sat at my table, smiling, pretending, playing the perfect couple, whispering sweet nothings to each other. But when dessert came, so did the truth. Her fork dropped, his face turned pale. And I didn't raise my voice. I didn't throw a punch. I just pressed play and let silence crush them. "I don't understand," she whispered, her eyes wide and scared. "What is this?" my best friend asked, his face white as a sheet. I looked at them, really looked at them for the first time in a long time. Her, the girl who used to tell me everything, who used to cry on my shoulder. Where was that girl? And him? The guy who used to buy me beers, who used to call me bro. Where was that guy? All I saw were two people who thought they could use me, deceive me, make me an accessory in their little game of love. But they forgot one thing. They were playing with fire, and now the flames were rising. "Can we talk about this tomorrow?" She stood up, her chair scraping against the floor, making a sound that echoed the screeching in my ears. "No," I said, my voice low and dangerous. "We can't." She wanted to run. He tried to stop her. "Don't go anywhere," I told them both, my eyes boring into theirs. "You have a lot of explaining to do." He stepped forward, his hand reaching out like a caged animal, but his touch meant nothing to me anymore. I moved aside, letting him get close, letting him see. On the screen, his hand on her thigh, her head on his shoulder, their lips meeting. It was a replay of a nightmare I didn't wake up from. I felt betrayed, angry, hurt, but I didn't need to say a word. The pictures spoke louder than any scream I could muster. She looked away, tears welling up in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I know," I said, my voice hollow. "I know because I loved you too." The words hung in the air between us, heavy with unspoken emotions. In that moment, I saw the flicker of something in his eyes, guilt, fear, maybe even regret. But it was too late. I had seen enough. I knew enough. I turned off the camera, the images burned into my retinas. Then I did something unexpected. I laughed. I laughed until my stomach hurt and tears streamed down my face. Because in that moment I realized I didn't need them anymore. Their love, their life, their future. It was none of it mine. I wiped my tears away, stood up tall and walked past them without another word. As they watched me leave, I felt a sense of relief. It wasn't their love that set me free, but the end of it. Some people destroy themselves with their lies. All I had to do was press play,